Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and for today's video we just got the panel for Digimon Story Time Stranger, so I'm going to break down that information, go through a couple things that I noticed, kind of some little tidbits, and then give some theories I have on this game's story. So I hope you guys enjoy that content, like the video if you do, and subscribe and join the Unix fam today if you want to see more Digimon content in the future. I'm also currently streaming Hacker's Memory, so you can catch that like 4 or 5 times a week for some long meaty streams, and yeah. With that being said, let's hop into the new content. The story begins in Tokyo, Japan. The protagonist is an agent of Adamus, a secret organization that specializes in investigating and solving anomalous phenomena. In the course of their investigation, they encounter an unknown creature called a Digimon in Shinjuku, which a sealed area by the government, that were caught up in a mysterious explosion, and they reawaken 8 years in the past. Okay. So Shinjuku is sealed off. The protagonists then pursue the mystery of the impending world's collapse while searching for a way to stop it. So they go back in time and try to fix it. Players can experience an epic story that depicts the bonds and conflicts of the Digimon, the human world and the digital world, and humans and Digimon. Okay. Experience an epic story of bonds and conflicts between humans and Digimon. So we're going back in time. Human world and digital world. The setting of the story will be split between human world and the digital world Iliad. On the human side, the story will mainly be centered in Shinjuku and Akihabara. So maybe a condensing of those places, not as many places as Cyber Sleuth. Previous Cyber Sleuth titles feature various areas, but in this title, instead of we're deliberately narrowing those down. We've decided to prioritize recreating the city in a greater sense of scale and detail to maximize the sense of immersion in the story. Alright, so the cities will be bigger, especially in Shinjuku, where we recreated the part of the underground mall. To be honest, I can hardly remember the entire map. So less destinations, way more rooms, way more. Might be times where you leave through the wrong exit and find yourself at a bus stop or something. Yeah, I mean, look, that's cool though. That's cool though. I'm okay with cutting down on the places if there's more to see. But the digital world being expansive will be so good, because I'm pretty sure they're putting all this. Let me just the other side of the game, the digital world Iliad. Yeah, it already looks like they're doing more. Central Town, which will be the center of the adventure. Packed with all sorts of Digimon, and also home to a number of shops that will be of great use to the protagonist. Ooh, we got more Digi-Eggs! Y'all saw that? Everywhere you turn in the city, there's Digimon. Stronger present place where Digimon live their lives. Oh! In the Cyber Sleuth games, you would travel back and forth between human and cyberspace. But there were very few opportunities to actually visit the digital world. Yep. In this new title, you'll be making frequent visits to the digital world. Pegasusmon is cool. Ooh, Arukinimon? Alright. The game will use a symbol encounter system when you battle. Okay. Since there are Digimon everywhere, this will believe a complete different sense of immersion impact. Okay. There are plenty of other fascinating and charming areas of the digital world, so keep your eyes peeled for more information in the future. Conscious recreating human world and developing the digital world. As I mentioned while introducing the human world, we really paid attention to the sense of immersion in the story. We took extra care to enhance this and tried to avoid making any choices that might inhibit it. Okay. We especially dedicated our efforts to developing the story. And the stories were already good. I believe the overall setting, the construction, the appearance of each area, and so on are important parts of setting the stage to enhance the story. We just need less yapping sometimes. We need to be more intuitive with that. After all, if the setting is haphazard or messy, it makes it hard to appreciate the story itself. We love polish. We love polish. We're taking extra care to depict everything that needs to be depicted. For example, Central Town, which is the center of the whole adventure, is a town full of energy. I like a Gunimon and Lobomon sitting at the same table. I don't see any new things right there, but I'll check it later. Comes to the three-dimensional space, the sense of life where the Digimon live there. And the distribution of those Digimon, even the background music and environmental sounds. We created all of them with the hope they would make the players feel the density of the place. And that his overflowing energy would invigorate players with the motivation to set off on the next adventure. Alright. Also, to give you a clear idea, there are different areas in Iliad, each use the gears that also appear in the game's title logo in different ways. And there are gears behind the Digimon and Time that you see it in the background. The gears themselves actually hold a significant meaning in anything if you pay careful attention to where they appear during your adventure. Okay. I think you'll find it even more enjoyable. There's gears in the bottom of that first central city. Curious about this when I watched the trailers. Since the title and the plot synopsis include the keywords time, I assume that time is one of the game's key themes, and the gears are like, gears in a watch. Am I on the right track there? The part is directly tied to the storyline of the game, so it's a bit hard for me to talk about it in detail. I mean, they are time traveling, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. That's no good. You gotta tell us everything. Just a bit today, please forgive me. Little pre-planned banter. The primary objective of the game is to identify and prevent the cause of the mystery of the world's collapse, which is destined to come sooner or later. It says, as briefly mentioned, the plot synopsis, the protagonist is not able to travel through time at will, but the story will progress as they grow more involved with it. From the protagonist's perspective, Digimon are completely unknown existence to them. Oh, okay. And the fact that they are thrown back and forth through time, on top of that, makes some extraordinary, unusual situations. The intersection of the human and digital worlds is a plot point utilized in past anime and games as well. But this title will show that just what kind of developments can occur by adding in the element of time into the mix. We hope that players will be able to enjoy this unique dramatic experience in their own hands. So there's definitely going to be a character that we see as a young child. We see as an adult, and then we see as a young child, and we go back and forth. I think the game's at their best when their systems and stories complement each other, and seems like that's exactly what this game is doing. Alright, we got some theories already. I'm really curious to find out how all the characters will play off each other as well. Next, can you tell us more about the characters in the game? Protagonists Dan Yuki and Kanan Yuki. Okay, I'll introduce some of them. To begin with, these two protagonists, which you saw in the teaser video shown earlier. Their names are Dan Yuki and, Kanan Yuki. They're both agents of the secret organization Adamus, who specialize in investigating and solving anomalous phenomena. Okay. They're most promising duo in the organization. The previous Cybersleuth games where you could choose between the two protagonists, Takumi Aiba and Ami Aiba. Whichever character you did choose would not appear elsewhere in the game. However, in this game, players will control the character they choose to start, while the other character will serve as their operator. Okay, providing instructions and advice in the organization or from the organization headquarters. As such, one of the endearing things about this title is that you can see the different ways in which the two characters do their work. So the storylines will differ, maybe, or maybe the dialogue. In other words, your choice determines not only which of them you play as, but which one of them will be your operator. Yes, that is what he said. Such you. Okay, cool. I bet they'll be giving all sorts of instructions. This is gonna be cool. Absolutely right. So, well, at least the dialogue feel will change. To be frank, you asked me which one of these two roles will get more spoken lines. I have to say it will probably be the operator. Of course, the operator's not making decisions. So one's got the Digivice goggles, it looks like, and the other one's got a Digivice on the phone? Sure. It's hard to choose. I really like Dan's red scarf, though. Okay. I don't know. Yuki's got the Kanan. So Kanan has she's got the Gooner fit, so people might be choosing her. He said I could count on Kanan to give me orders. Bro already gooning. Oh, wait. Next up, the game's main heroine, Inori Misono, the kind-hearted and caring high school girl. They are cooking. She grew like this because of a certain event that she experienced in her past. They are cooking again. Her past is related to what led her to accompany the protagonist in their adventure. They are cooking again. The lady designs are always crazy in this game. So we're definitely going to be diving into her past. Ooh. Digimon. The Digimon that holds the key to this title's story, encountering the protagonist in the human world and working together with Inori Misono. Digimon. In battles, the player will control a party of 3 Digimon. Yep, as per usual, and Digimon will join them as an extra battle member. Okay. This Digimon kind of creepy, in the fact that he looks very humanoid, making them one of the most reliable companions in both story and in battles. Oh, he's got the hooves? That's kind of a little satanic. He looks cute in the t-shirt, but the serious face makes me think he'll say some pretty cool lines. This bro about to be Lusamon Part 2. Yeah, so actually, wait, I almost spilled some things I shouldn't be talking about, damn it. Say he's one of the protagonists. Yeah, so I hope to see you, looking forward to... Yeah, okay, look. This guy, his hooves and his horns, I feel like he's gonna start off being cool, and he's gonna evolve into something kind of demonic. He's gonna digivolve into something demonic. Chio's taking care of people, which is exactly what causes him to get swept up in all sorts of things, I bet. Okay. Alright, so of course we're looking at the starters again. Like I said, it's Patamon or it's Devimon for me. Players will choose these 3, which will be provided to them by the secret organization Adamas. Digimon story games are all about bringing a bunch of different Digimon to your side by training them in tandem. See, Goemon's like a straight. Okay, so while they're talking about these things, I need to check some up. They're with their favorite Digimon. Was designed by. Okay, now look, this thing looks amazing. Look at that final boss material. What is his purpose? Stand the protagonist's way. This guy looks really similar to what Drasil was. What Drasil combined with the Eaters was. So your brief moment trailer, you can tell how huge it is if you're curious. We're gonna have to pull that up later because that looks very similar. Go ahead and give the trailer another watch. There are plenty of other characters in Digimon I wasn't able to share with you today. Because if this is all connected, that looks very similar. Keep an eye out for the future announcements. Let's see. Previous Cyber Sleuth games, Roll Knights played an important role where there be many Digimon that have similar actors. They're going to talk about the Iliad. Or the Olympus. The Olympus. Future announcement, but since today's Digimon Con, I'll just come out and say it now. Yeah, we gotta go. Yep, the Olympus 12 playing an active role in the story. Yep. That's all we needed. So Olympus 12 or 12 Digimon that serve as the protectors of the digital world. Their powers are said to rival those of the Royal Knights. And we see my boy Apollomon. Most of their members have been made previous appearances in Digimon in the past anime or games, but they have scarcely appeared together on this scale before. Something that huge happens. I'm excited. That's right, a major event brings them together in this game. Still have more questions about this game's Digimon. Digimon will actually be appearing in this game. Oh. Straight on. Cyber Sleuth feature about 250 Digimon. If you include the follow-up Hacker's Memory, the total was up to about 330. I didn't realize they added on that many, but this game has one-upped them both, allowing players to train more than 450 Digimon. That's hot. We are about to eat, dude. We are about to eat. Of course, you'll be able to Digivolve and Digivolve them too. Yep. Plenty of Digivolution lines last game. Still felt like there were still notable ones that weren't present. Digimon in the future, please stay tuned and look forward to it. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to choose Devimon because I can get back to Impmon from there. Sounds like 3-star Digimon will have more possible evolutions as well. I'm not at liberty to share any more information. Okay, cool. Yeah, so far I'll probably go Devimon to Digivolve into to Digivolve upwards and then downwards to Impmon. I'll tell you right now, but one last surprise we prepared. Brand new video exclusively for Digimon Con. Let's go. Said a moment ago, the Digimon will feature appearances from over 450 Digimon. We have compiled footage from small portion of those Digimon performing their special moves for your viewing pleasure. Let's go. All right, we're cranking up the volume here. All right, we got Patamon, Gomamon, Devimon, Palmon, Higuramon, Terriermon. Okay. Oh wait. Oh, Stringy Slasher, Etmon. Oh, that's good. Numamon Thuron. Oh. Okay. Platinum Numamon. Galimon with the Lightning Jouster. Impmon looks good. Renamon looks good. Galmon looks good. Tyrannomon looks good. Oh. Okay. Wait a second. Agunimon! Look at him go. Oh. Alright, bet. Oh, yeah. Okay. Shoutmon up in here. Oh, Lucemon. Yo! Everything's looking crispy. Convert your Digimon. Yo, that was good. I like to watch with the glasses. Something strong. Yo, she's over here like, let's drink and watch this again. Yeah, 100%. Everyone's so energetic. I'm happy for it. I like the way it was balanced between humor and seriousness. Thought Angelomon looked like she was really giving it her all. Okay. Everyone loves Digimon. We were excited to give Angelomon the energy she deserves. Let's see. The quality is pretty good to begin with, but we ended up redoing the Terra Force animation 3 times over. Alright. We're just like, we can make this look even better. That's how much the creators love Digimon. Yeah, 100%. That's what the modeling and animation has a passionate flair to it. Came together as a really great compilation. Made me feel like every Digimon is surely somebody's favorite. The reviewers have all sorts of other burning questions they want to answer, but that's all we can share for today. Okay. Sure exciting to think about this new information. There's to look forward to. Yeah, that's hot. That is hot. We got a little bit to talk about. So going back here, I wanted to look at the synopsis, right? They are going to go back in time to Shinjuku, which is an area we've been to in every Digimon story Cyber Sleuth game. And they're going to, and it's sealed off by the government, insinuating that it's like a ground zero type place. And they're caught up in a mysterious explosion, and they reawaken 8 years in the past. So they're trying to stop some impending doom, right? I am really hoping that since these are so far, since both Cyber Sleuth games had some they were parallel stories, I'm really hoping that we are going to see something that connects to the story of the Cyber Sleuth games. Now, one thing that I did want to kind of go into is that when we ended Cyber Sleuth 1, and these are spoilers, so if you haven't beaten Cyber Sleuth, you might want to just click off now or just skip over, but you have been warned. You are in the position where one of the primary antagonists has like almost omnipotent power. And he chooses to stand back and wait to see what's gonna come next. What you and your friends could potentially bring to the world in terms of possibilities. Now, when we go on about this, they show us a clouded figure from the game. And this is him, right? I could be wrong, but there was a very specific form that like the game took when King Drasil was completely overtaken by this antagonist and the Eater infection. And he has like, it seems like a core at the base of his neck. He's a one-eyed creature, it seems like, and he had a very hulking presence like this, big hands. And I am very much so wondering if this is essentially the evolved form. If this is essentially the evolved form of what that main villain turned into once the Eaters were brought back to their natural form. I think that this could be Akemi Suda. I think that this could be Akemi. I think that that is a possibility, and that would be a really cool connective piece to show if this is the end result after, you know, the Eaters became more of a docile race and of Data, and, you know, just this is what Akemi is now. And that would be pretty cool connectivity. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about when it came to the story, I did do some research. I did not know that Agiomon was not a new Digimon. So, yeah, he does Digivolve into something that looks a little ferocious, but I'm super excited to see where this goes. I will be going kind of fresh because I don't know any backstory from this gentleman right here. So, that's going to be cool for me. The other thing I wanted to do is go into new Digimon that we have seen, right? And so I'm going to skip ahead and we're just going to talk about that. So the next point here that we are going to go into is that we have the Olympus 12, and they will be essentially the Royal Knights of this game. I am very much so hoping that they don't just put their Digivolutions behind a gate, but if they do anything like Cyber Sleuth 1 did, we may just have to actually get to incredibly late game to get these, which, to be completely fair, maybe I'm just a bigger Royal Knights fan than I am a Olympus 12 fan, but the only ones I really care about here, personally, are Apollomon and Danamon, because I am a huge Dusk and Dawn fan. My cats are named Dusk and Dawn. Like, I love Dusk and Dawn. So I am going to be very happy to get those, but they put them behind a wall later. As long as they make them broken, I'm not mad. But we're probably going to get some Royal Knight quests, some in-game Royal Knight quests like that. And I have hopes for the game. like, I really do have hopes for the game. They have a lot of memory on these new systems. I am desperately hoping that we get a Pokemon Gold and Silver type deal where we can go back to the original Digiworld for like some quests. Like maybe we have some Royal Knight quests in that game later on. But I'm excited for that. And then I wanted to talk about the new Digimon that we have seen in this trailer. Not new to the series as a whole, but new to this game's line. Because there are a lot of Digimon they haven't put out. There's over 1,000 Digimon. They said that there's going to be 450 in this game that we have access to. So let's talk about the new ones that we've seen in this trailer. So going over to this one, we can see right off the bat that there is Pegasusmon, and I am super excited just to have more Digimon. I did love Digimon Adventure 2, and to have Pegasusmon in here is pretty cool. Now this makes me wonder, will we have access to all of the Digi Armor forms? Because some were cooler than others, but I liked a lot of them in general. Like before we just had Flamedramon. And having Flamedramon, we have Flamedramon, Magnamon, and Rapidamon in his gold form. And having Flamedramon and not having Raydramon is kind of whack. But there are other ones that I'd like to actually see too. So this is actually pretty cool. I'm excited to have this. Like Digmon would be a great thing in there. We didn't get to see anything with Wormmon, but that's okay. Stingmon is cool enough. He carries. You get to see Arukenimon down here. And while she's not one of my favorites, it's really cool to actually see somebody from such a pivotal point of my childhood in here. It'll be cool to have her in the game at the very minimum. I love the expansion of Digimon. And then we have this roll towards here where they show us a bunch of new moves. And these new moves, they snuck in a couple Digimon here, so it's gonna go fast, but I'll pause and I'll say them as we get them. So going in here, of course, we got Patamon, we got Gomamon, we got Dimidevimon, we got Palmon, we got Haguramon, Terriermon. It's coming up. We got man, I forgot her. She's the Digimon Data Squad rookie form. XVmon with the V coming in pretty clean. I love it. This the change of color. Stingmon, we love that. Etmon, Metaletmon, we're good. Now the first one's coming up soon. Numamon, Lady Devimon, and then right here, Millenniummon. Putting him up on the screen, Millenniummon, a lot of people have wanted him to be in there. They do like Chimerammon, they do like Millenniummon, so it's really cool. You can tell he's Millenniummon because of the cannons on his back and the like blue, white, yellow aura. So we're getting Millenniummon here, and that'll be hot. We got Platinum, Numamon, Lightning Jaster looking hella cool. Impmon going crazy in here. And we're coming up on a new one in a second, right? That right there. I wanted to get him in a better form. It's kind of... There we go. That is actually going to be Astamon. Astamon is a cool, like, demonic Digimon. He kind of is like a lord of the demons. I don't know the source material he's from, but yeah, that is Astamon. I hope you guys enjoyed like him. If you know him and you're just waiting on him to be in a game, here you go. But dude's got the blicky for real, and he is definitely one of the new ones they snuck into the game over here. Continuing, we do have a little bit more. I love a Goonimon. Not him. There we go. Our baby girl, Beelstarmon. Beelstarmon has gained massive amounts of popularity as we have continued to get into like the Digimon card game. Like, I mean, look, she's a mommy figure, and she looks crazy in almost all of her card art. So they did give us that, and yeah, a lot of people are going to be putting Beelstarmon on their team. You'll see. When you see her full costume, if you don't know her already, actually, she's on the screen, you'll know her. So yeah, that's pretty tight, And I believe that's all the new Digimon they showed us in this trailer. Yeah, so that's pretty much that. So yeah, I think they showed us like a little bit of tease. I'm really upset that we didn't get a release date. That's unfortunate. But that being said, I think the time in Time Stranger is actually a pretty cool theme. It's gonna be cool to be able to go back and see what's up. There's definitely gonna be some characters, like I said, that we're going to see as adults in the present and then go and see them as the children or younger people. I could very much see us having a bad guy that introduces themselves like before the explosion that sends us in time, and then we meet that bad guy, befriend that bad guy, and then watch his turn to darkness over the course of the 8 years that it took for us to get from point B back to point A where we started. So I'm excited for that. Let me know what you guys think about my theory for Suredo. That coming back. I think that could very well be him in that shrouded mystery figure. And then on top of that, I'm just excited for more and more details when it comes to Digimon Story Time Stranger. We are still streaming Hacker's Memory at this point. We stream like 4 or 5 times a week, so just check out the channel. I should get back to putting up calendars so you guys can know when I'm streaming. But I should be streaming, like by the time you see this is what, Thursday if you're in America, and I should be streaming tonight, 8 p.m. EST. We stream for about 4 or 5 hours, so yeah, we'll be playing Hacker's Memory. I hope you guys want to join me. But yeah, with that being said, let me know what you guys think of this information in the comments. I am super excited for this game, and I will see you in the next video or stream or however you want to interface. Like the video if you like the content. Join the NEX fam today by subscribing if you want to see more Digimon and Dragon Ball content. And yeah, later guys, and I hope you guys are as hyped about this game as I am.